风行证，我们要找风行证。昨天大家找了40-20分钟，不知道
People not like Hugos now.
会不会太大声了？风行证在哪里？这里。
Miss Kate Walker go great journey with you, Coles.
风行证。哎，原来这边有2个人啊。
Hello.
Ha ha! Kunuk Mak? Miss Catawalk. Like collect souvenirs?
Well, that sculpture there.
哦，这是雕像哦，我以为是鱿鱼耶。
That great spirit, very bad, Miss Catwalk. Evil monster of water in Great Lake.
Oh, I see. It's a representation of a local legend.
Haha, not legend, Miss Catwalk. Kilak, very great, very bad. Live at bottom of lake.
If the monster really existed, wouldn't he have attacked your ostriches when you tried to cross the lake to continue your journey?
You calls always cross in day. Kilak not like day and light. Always when lake frozen. Kilak not be able to cross ice to eat ostriches then. But now, lake still not frozen. Ostrich is impatient. Not good, not good.
钥匙说好了。
One of you repaired a key to help me escape the clinic. Was it you?
No. Smith, over there.
So, how's business?
Tuk tuk. No more client tourists here. No more like you calls in Valsambor. Not good for business.
Why don't they like you here?
You calls stuck staying too long in Valsambor. Not good. Must leave fast.
Kirk being gone so long really has you worried, doesn't it?
Kurk, sacred guide. No guide, so not great journey. Miss Getwell comes with news about Kirk.
His treatment is weakening him, but he was fine when I left.
Ah, Kurk come back very fast. Or not good.
Goodbye, and thank you for all the information.
Okay, Miss Getwell. Bye-bye.
整村的人就一个向导，哼。
Now all client tourists think Yukos are thieves.
哇，怎么那么多苍蝇？
Sir, excuse me.
Hello, miss. You're not actually from here. I can hear it. What on earth is a young American doing in our beautiful land? Business? Or perhaps tourism?
Oh, it's a long story, believe me.
I see. In any event, you must try and visit our town. You know, Valsambor is very charming this season. And may I suggest you drop by my tavern? It's the best restaurant in town.
Well, I'd love to, but unfortunately I learned that now I need a pass to get into Valsambor. I'm looking for someone who can help me get one.
Ah, yes, that's true. That's a pain it is. But you're actually in luck. I may be able to do something for you.
哦，他会伪造。
This is my wife's pass.
Oh.
She's not well, so she couldn't come with me. The document is perfectly valid, except she forgot to get it stamped at the town hall.
And that's a problem?
I'm afraid so. Without the stamp, the document is worthless. Not that long ago, you just needed to get it officially stamped at the police checkpoint, over there at the camp gate. But there hasn't been anybody there since the town decided to come down hard on the U-calls.
So this pass is useless?
Not necessarily. You need to add a stamp that looks like the official Valsambor seal. The police aren't that sharp-sighted around here, I have to admit. Anyway, I didn't say a word. Good luck, miss.
那么多苍蝇，
And don't forget to drop by my tavern when you're in
谁会
Valsambor.
去你的酒馆了？
I'm sure that midget is up to something.
Hello, little lady.
Keep moving.
Keep moving. 出口嘞，好多人
Things
哦
went。better with the Yugels before, that's for sure.
Tuk tuk.
Hello. What odd clothes you're wearing there, young lady?
入口嘞，出口嘞。
The Yukol craftsmen must make these statuettes by the dozen.
"好像这里哦。哎，出不去。这个不是去找那个老巫婆的吗？
What a funny smell. A hide. Must be for making clothing.
这游戏怎么找出口都这么难啊？哎，这里这里。我怎么出不去啊？哪里啊？放我出去！哦，走喽！我记得旁边有一间屋子，对，这边有一间屋子。
Stop! You may not pass.
May I ask why not?
Miss, as the inopportune loitering of the Yukol nomads in town was proving to be disturbing the tranquility of the inhabitants, Mayor Bulakin has ordered access to Valsambor to henceforth be restricted to those presenting a duly stamped pass, which confers the authorization to access said town.
你怎么废话那么长？
What disturbing impact on tranquility could the Yugols be accused of?
Degradation of the public infrastructure, petty theft, shoplifting, begging, the entire felonious panoply typical of such a person.
And do you have any formal proof against them?
Without a pass, you shall not pass.
Do I really need a pass?
Indispensable. So cease arguing and keep moving.
A stamp. Looks like something's missing, though.
哈？缺了什么？哦，怎么办？他说缺了什么？
Apparently, I need to have the official Valsambor stamp on this for it to be accepted as official. Apparently, I need to have the official Valsambor stamp on this for it to be accepted as official.
好啊，放下去啊！为什么不把它放下去？
That's right. It doesn't work. Not a chance. Let's try something else.
诶
No way.
，no way，不爱。
Nothing.
缺了什么？缺了什么东西？
That's not right.
哦，小刀。
No way. Impossible. There's a shape ingrained in the leather. There's a shape ingrained in the
这
leather.
里印染。印章应该就是这个啊。应该是把它拿开，然后把我的放上去了。
There's a shape ingrained in the
怎么
leather.
拿不开啊？哦，有部分的印章。好的。
Not a chance.
啊？为什么不让
No
我放
way.
部分印章我还缺少，我还缺了什么东西吗？我是不是要回去跟那个工匠讲话？跟他说我没有印章。
Stamps. But not one is the right shape, of
哦，
course.
我们要去干印章，对不对？哪里有印章？等一下，等一下，我们也要出去啊！
A checkpoint for the municipal employees.
这边看一下，印章在哪里啊？为什么不放在桌上啊？还要我找来找去的？
Given the living conditions here, I can understand why the policeman's so nice.
没有，他这里没什么线，这里没线索。我必须回去问那个工匠。到这里，好像什么鬼都没有。好吧，我们去问那个工匠，问看看他们有印章吗？ 那个人，没有
When
印
you
章
get
啊
into Valsambor, drop by my tavern. It's got the best food in town.
我靠，他们不给我情报哎！
Hello, little lady.
What an amazing jumble. Not at all like New York markets. The Yukel craftsmen must make these statuettes by the dozen.
Hello.
巧了，我们又少了一个情报，去找那个巫婆叔叔。你的印章，
Miss Kate Walker go great journey with you, Coles.
对，你没印章哦
Miss。Kate Walker not dawdle.
哦，
Ayahuasca's owl. It looks as stubborn as ever.
哎，
Sinister.
Keep moving.
还是我要去找那个飞家警察？真没线索。
Lion tourists liked Yukols before. Yukols not stay too long time around Valsambor.
印章的，嘿。
Keep moving.
What an amazing jumble. Not at all like New York markets.
上楼，我可以上楼吗？上楼有印章吗？
What a pretty pattern. If only I had the time to take a little nap.
就这两个店。这个小房子看起来好大。
Now all client tourists think Yukols are thieves.
What a strange sculpture. Looks like a kind of octopus or squid.
哦，原来他雕的是章鱼跟乌贼，那是跟我想的一样吗？ 是啊，我变错了。
Impossible.
啊，用海绵。啊，非正式。有了有了有了，原来是这样子。
Let's try something else. That's not right.
然后呢？
Only the stamp is missing. How practical.
只有印章不见，还真会设想。原来我要找到印章啊！啊，我知道了，我知道了，我懂了，他要用海绵去那个啦，海绵把这张糊糊的
There's a shape ingrained in the leather.
把它印起来，然后我再用海绵把它那个。
Doesn't work.
啊
Nothing. Not a chance.
不是用海绵把它吸起来了吗？
There's a shape ingrained in the leather.
应该是找不到印章吧？等一下，它收起来要干嘛啦？
Ink. Ink.
然后呢？
Impossible. It doesn't work. Not a chance.
他不让我放啊。我们写 CP。这是部分印章。哦，我的天哪，我头好痛啊！我快不行了。啊，这什么？
Only the stamp is missing. How practical.
我不能把什么小放上去吗？
Over time, the stamp got imprinted into the leather. It looks like the Valsambor stamp.
对，啊，然后呢？
Apparently, I need to have the official Valsambor stamp on this for it to be accepted as official. No way. Let's try something else. It doesn't work.
应该是放那个纸。然后再放海绵。 妈的，海绵到底要放哪里啊
Impossible. That's not right. Not a chance.
我的天啊！ 到底应该再看一下那个文件吧。这时候就可以用海绵了。
Nothing.
哦，有道理
There's
哦
a。shape ingrained in the leather.
我们先放，先放海绵，
Impossible.
放文件。哎，等一下，不是这个啦。先放文件。哦，就这个。
Nothing. That's not right. No way. Let's try something else.
那我们再观察一下。
Over time, the stamp got imprinted into the leather. It looks like the Valsambor stamp.
然后呢，我怎么用海绵把它复印过去的？
Apparently, I need to have the official Valsambor stamp on this for it to be accepted as official. Ink. Let's try something else.
合功能没有，目前还没有组合功能。
Impossible. Not a chance.
完了啊！我知道了，拿小刀。
It doesn't work. That's not right.
为什么不是拿小刀？
No way. Nothing. No way. It doesn't work. Not a chance.
还是拿使用说明。
Let's try something else. That's not right. Impossible.
What the fuck? Huh?
Stamps. But not one is the right shape, of course.
没东西。
Nothing useful here.
看场纪念物是不是？
All that I have left of dear Oscar. All that I have left of dear Oscar. All that I have left of dear Oscar.
哦哟，
All that I have left of dear Oscar.
没线索。看一下使用说明书。啊，这里，这个徽章。
Let's try something else.
他怎么不让我放？难道是这个蜡烛吗？
Eucalyptus candles, made with homemade wax. Eucalyptus candles, made with homemade wax. Not a chance. Impossible.
What the fuck？ 确定不是要滴蜡吗？还是我放的不够好？蜡烛。
Nothing. No way.
小刀可以。可以干嘛？可以干嘛？
Let's try something else. That's not right. It doesn't work.
好。
Impossible. No way. It doesn't work. Not a chance. Let's try something else.
What the fuck?
That's not right.
Huh. 这游戏到底是我那么笨吗？放上去吗？
Nothing.
还好吗？
No way. Nothing. Impossible. That's not right.
不对。
Not a chance. Let's try something else. Doesn't work.
好嘞，究竟是少了什么？
It doesn't work.
刚刚后面。
Impossible. Only the stamp is missing. How practical.
不行，我什么都弄过了。拉这个可以做什么？拉这个应该是最后的动作啦，要盖印章啦，把它盖下去啊。我操！可是下面少了个什么小的啊！到底少了什么小？ 下面的什么下面的？哦，你说是这个是不是？锁定吧？往上是锁定吗？再压一下。
Ink. Hmm.
Oh shit. Oh.警察没有。
Tuk Sugar！
我操！你在讲什么？啊！乌贼！吃乌贼！
Let's try something else.
道是墨汁吗？哦，真的要沾水？不是要吃乌贼哦！我的天啊！为 什么不是吃乌贼？ 可以，
Nothing
终于
useful here.
哦，哎，为什么滑鼠？
Nothing useful here.
可以了，终于不用放蜡烛了。
Only the stamp is missing. How practical.
好，然后呢 ？What the fuck？ 然后呢？好，怎么不盖下来？盖下来啊！三头刑警。哦，把它拿开来，然后再压一次。哎，
Nothing useful here.
海绵哦，对，墨汁要是吸那个印。
There's a shape ingrained in the leather.
海绵，哎，海绵拿不起来了。好，现在怎么办？ 什么烂东西？怎么那么难操作啊？这样盖吗？啊，这样盖有用吗？
There's a shape ingrained in the leather.
啊，不管了，我要盖盖看。What the fuck?
There's a shape ingrained in the leather.
Oh my god!
Only the stamp is missing. How practical.
到底？啥鬼？
Over time, the stamp got imprinted into the leather. It looks like the Valsambor stamp.
啊，这时候用海绵了，海绵应该拿起来，海绵好像拿不起来哎，哇，完了。
This knife should make a perfect screwdriver or lever.
弄到海绵了，现在只能这样而已。到底，头好痛。咦？怎么这么难？哦，小刀可以当杠杆啊。我们有需要杠杆吗？好像没需要吧。
This knife should make a perfect screwdriver or lever.
还有什么其他地方？应该是啊，线索没有拿完全吧。你在别人看看。
Great ostriches always need lots of attention. Lots.
好热哦。
Business not so good. Authorities become hostile.
What an amazing jumble. Not at all like New York markets.
Lion tourists liked Yukols before. Yukols not stay too long time around Valsambor.
乌贼。
What odd clothes you're wearing there, young lady.
This forge is magnificent.
Oh, 就这样子。
This forge is magnificent.
Doop doop.
This forge is magnificent.
然后呢？那就这样子。 手烙印。What the fuck?
Keep moving.
Business not so good. Authorities become hostile.
外面有什么？没有办法，这刚自动存档的，应该就是要放上去，没错。
Bairtla, Miss Catwalk.
还是我可以拿起来，我看看他们到底能不能拿起来。
Unukmak.
啊，还是这边有东西。
The clinic. I hope Kirk is okay up there.
没东西。
A checkpoint for the municipal employees.
Put that away this instant, otherwise I shall cite you for threatening a person duly imbued with authority.
Do I really need a pass?
Indispensable. So cease arguing and keep moving.
我拿错了，应该拿一把枪才对。
Nothing useful here. Nothing useful here.
啊，那个海绵已经被我压烂了，你看到吗？那海绵。啊，现在呢？
Not a chance.
拿不起啊！
Nothing. It doesn't work.
小米。碰不了海绵了。
There's a shape ingrained in the leather.
就很奇怪啊。到底？到底？ 他说我点错，到底？
Hello.
Unuk mak, Miss Catwalk. Need something from Forge?
Well, yes, I do. I need a stamp that has the same shape as the Valsambor seal and that I can use with the press at the camp gate.
Complicated. Need model. Tuk tuk. You have that, Miss Catwalk?
因为没跟他讲的话，妈的！
Miss Catwalk, bring much junk for Smith?
啊？
Bed junk that. Bed junk that.
组长，组什么长？
Complicated. Smith also need wax for mold.
他还没拿回来，不用吧？这不能读档的。
Good junk. Stamp ready in not long time.
哦，他会做印章。 我靠！随便弄2下就有了，哦，有印章了，有印章了！哇，拜托他！哇，这游戏要是这样玩下去，一个地方卡1小时。 到底要怎么玩？然后我找不到出口。一个地方卡1小时。哎，啊，我的出口在哪里？找到了。哦。 有几个地方开上，这个起码也要卡个20-30个小时哦。
Nothing useful here.
可以了吧？
Let's try something else.
Oh shit！ 为什么不行？我要先垫这个，有规定要先垫着，是不是？哎，完了，盖不下去。把它拿开来。我盖不下去。走开。好的。 有了，破关了 ！Holy shit！ 哇，可以看游戏了，受不了了。
Hello, Miss Walker. Very happy to finally catch up with you.
Okay.
Who are you?
Nick Cantin at your service, Miss Walker. honorable detective from the East Coast, hired by your employer, Marston and Lormont, to frog march you back to New York.
他讲什么
You're
东西？
wanted there for a variety of infractions, misuse of funds, embezzlement, etc. That should do. It's a long list, Miss Walker.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking
You're
about?
accused of having embezzled the profits from the sale of the Vorarlberg factory, Miss Walker. To do so, you're suspected of taking advantage of the senility of one of the heirs, and even of having murdered him. I'm sure you'll agree that's a pretty good reason for you to go as far away as you can by train for months. In the cold and snow. But now I finally have you. Hold out your hands, please. They're waiting for us in New York, Miss Walker.
Mr. Canton, I don't know how much the people who hired you promised for delivering me to them. But if it's only a question of money, maybe...
Stop right there, Miss Walker. You're being a tad insulting. Listen, my professional integrity has never been in doubt in over 20 years of work. Come on, wrists out.
Ah!
Mr. Marston? Finally, I have her. Yes, she is safe and sound. I have Miss Walker under control. I'll keep you informed of our progress.
我千
It'll
辛
take
万
a
苦
day
考
or
到了
two
通
at
行
most.
证，然后结果被抓
I
了。
suppose there are a few procedural obstacles to overcome before we can leave the country.
你不开玩笑吧？
Listen, all these things I'm accused of are completely untrue. Hans's murder, embezzlement. It's nonsense. And while we're wasting time here, I can't help the Ukels. And believe me, they really need it.
I am not your enemy, Miss Walker. If you haven't done anything like you say, it's in your interest to go back and defend yourself in court.
这游戏要结束了。
There's nothing left for you to
Game
do
over.
here anyway. Not everyone here is your friend in these parts, I'm afraid.
这里不是每个人都我朋友。百康丁一道，百康一道。
Well, all right, Mr. Canton. You win.
I'm glad you're finally being reasonable, Miss Walker. Now we just need to wait for the representative of the regional military authorities for the administrative procedures. I don't think it'll take long to get our papers, so we can leave this place then.
How long do we have to wait? I've been through a lot over the last few months, you know. I'm recuperating. I'm still a bit weak.
Well, it could take a few hours at the outside.
Would you mind bringing me a glass of water? I don't feel too well. I feel a bit dizzy.
I'd have to leave you here in the meantime. I'm not sure that...
Please, Mr. Canton. I really think I'm going to faint.
Don't worry, Miss Walker. I'll see what I can do.
他
But
相信我的谎
don't
话。
move.
Quick! I have to get free and get out of here while Canton is busy. Useless. That's no use to me.
Huh? 好，不能移动。现在可以了，可以了。
It didn't break. God, I need to find something else.
Oh, 哦，有了。 哦， 这样就可以了。
Free at last. All right, let's get out of here before Canton comes back.
走喽！
Darju. That's tea from back where you're from, I suppose.
Miss Kate, go to Valsenborg.
Better not attract Canton's attention.
他也不愿意让我过去。有了，我刚刚伪造好了，你看清楚。
Miss Walker! No, wait! I have an arrest warrant for this woman. Arrest her! My pass! Give it back to me! Immediately, you hear?
他不知道整个村子都是我的人吗？哦，这里是哪里？我们要去哪里？这是什么东西？
Believe me, it's a really good thing that the nomads can't just come and go around Valsenborg as they please anymore.
Since the town hall closed the port, we sometimes get the impression we're living in a ghost town.
他要玩吗？你说玩这个吗？有啊。
Hi there. Anything biting?
As if. 20 years there's been fewer fish, but sometimes you can get lucky. Go figure. It's really odd.
You seem to know the region well. Maybe you can fill me in a bit. I'd like to know a little bit more about the local legend. I was told that there's a monster down there, living at the bottom of the lake.
It's not a legend.
And how can you be so sure?
Back when, the lake froze over earlier in the season. People would go out and make holes in the ice in the middle of the lake, then fish like that. Sometimes they would even set up these cabins for the winter next to the hole. The old folk always said you should only cut a small hole, just wide enough so the fish could be pulled through when you landed them. No more than that. One day, this guy who was kind of odd cut a really big hole. To make it easier, he said. In case he caught a really big one. You don't have to believe me, but he's the one who went into the hole. Backwards. Into the depths. In less time than it takes to say it, the monster's arm came through the hole, then dragged the poor guy down to the bottom of the lake. That's why the old folks say never make a big hole in the ice, because of the monster that lurks below.
And how do you know all that?
Because the poor guy was my older brother.
Oh.
And I was fishing just next to him that day. So you think what you want. You have a good day, miss.
他哥哥。原来那个洞不要挖大是这个是，这是什么鬼故事啊？哎呀，这世界上怎么那么多鬼故事？哎呀，我不要出去！鬼故事太多了，太恐怖了。哎，那怎么开不了门？嗯？不会挖苦人？你说谁不会挖苦？好多渔具哦！我没有挖苦，我只是觉得，哇，我是觉得太惨了，死掉！我怎么知道他说我是他哥哥啊？我只是问他海怪的故事，哪知道他跟我说他亲身。
With all that's happened, I don't see how they could have prevented the port from closing.
We're going to see the Nomad Souk. Apparently they have good prices.
哪知道他会说一个鬼故事出来？
Things are heating up for Mayor Bulyakin.
That big boat, the Crystal, it's been rotting at the dock for years.
Usually the Yukols only stick around for a few days or so. Something must be keeping them here this time.
这应该不会卡吧？我觉得应该。
My squid is absolutely fresh, miss. Listen, miss, it's fresh.
乌贼，他抓乌贼，他该不会，等一下该不会要上演那个鬼故事了吧？被乌贼拖下去，还是被什么东西拖下去？哎呦，哎呦，那我们等一下要下去了吗？不过我已经比较清楚它的调性了。它，我刚刚是，我刚开始我还不太习惯，现在应该好很多了。至少知道它有动画，代表要互动一下。这老头怎么回事？哦，怎么没有推他一把的倾向呢？
Are you okay, sir? One more step and you were in the drink.
Oh.
Pardon?
It's me, Captain Obo. Obo! Proud commander of the just as proud Crystal. So don't you, sir, me.
Well, delighted. Captain, I'm Kate Walker. I'm looking for Steiner's, the clockmaker.
If I fall in the water, Taylor, it'll be to go straight to hell. So don't fall in the water, sailor. You understand? Bastard's waiting for me.
Who are you talking about?
The monster of the lake is waiting for us all, miss. Everyone's time comes eventually. To finish the work. Come on. Back in the fight. Because you can never lower your guard. Never.
生肖。那哥哥不是被拖去嗝屁了吗？哦，那个哦，你说那个人的船长哦。啊，那人呢？怎么不见了？有房子，有房子。
A tavern.
啊，他去酒馆了，外面有一个人。你们在睡觉，外面下雪。我要进去，我要进去。
I'm sorry, but I'm really not in the mood. I'd rather be left here on my own if you don't mind, miss.
I bet. Ah, miss, delighted to see that you finally managed to leave the Yukol camp.
Ah.
Yes, thank you very much for the pass.
Well, now that you're at last here, you'll be able to taste my famous borscht.
It would be my pleasure, but I do have to find Steiner the clockmaker right away.
Simon Steiner? Ah, in that case, you should speak with Sarah, our young waitress. She's his granddaughter.
How are things in town? They don't seem to be going that well.
If you ask me, the atmosphere is horrible. At least half the people don't want the U-calls right at our door. Most of the shopkeepers even made the decision to go on strike over what they saw as unfair competition. Also, Valsambor hasn't been the same in the last 20 years. There it is.
I met that man recently. A certain Captain Obo. He doesn't seem very with it.
And he's been that way for 20 years, miss. 20 years. Can you imagine? He used to command the Crystal, the boat that made the crossing between here and the amusement park, on the other side of the lake. And he wasn't the same man then.
Is Simon Steiner well known here in Valsambor?
For a long time, he was rather popular. You know, he isn't just a clockmaker. He knows everything about mechanical objects. He repaired everything for everybody here in Valsambor. He also designed the amusement park on the other side of the lake with a colleague of his, a French automaton creator, if I remember right. You could say Valsambor owes a lot to Simon Steiner, miss. So when he got sick, I offered to hire Sarah to help a little. You understand?
I'm off. Thank you again for your help.
See you soon, miss.
他叫我问那个服务生。哦，他穿短裙。
Excuse me, please, miss.
Yes?
I'm looking for Simon Steiners.
Simon Steiner is my grandfather. My name is Sarah. Sarah Steiner.
Pleased to meet you, Sarah. I'm Kate Walker. Can you tell me where I can find your grandfather's workshop?
Of course. You'll find his shop is at the end of the alleyway, on the left, just as you leave it, in the main avenue. Can I ask what you want with him? Because he's rather old, you know.
I'm accompanying the Yukol caravan. Apparently your grandfather is supposed to be making a mechanical prosthesis for Kirk, their spiritual chief, who had a bad accident recently. Without the artificial leg, Kirk won't be able to go along with the great migration of his people. And on top of that, the Yukols won't leave without their guide.
You're accompanying the Yukols? My God, you're so terribly lucky. When I was little, Grandfather used to tell me all about their adventures, full of mystery and magic.
Do you like life in Valsambor?
Oh, there's really not that much to talk about here, you know. I spend all my time here or with Grandfather since he got sick.
There was no one who could keep an eye on him for you?
We can't afford it, I'm afraid. I also think I prefer it this way. My grandfather is my only family.
You seem to like the Yukol, Sarah. I get the impression that's rare in Valsambor.
It's true that when it comes to the Yukols, People around here can be a bit silly. They go out of their way to make the nomads scapegoats for all of the town's problems since they got stuck here.
But you don't, do you?
Of course not. Grandfather told me that he has actually seen 3 or 4 of the great ostrich migrations in his lifetime, and he always really respected those strange people. He even made sure I would admire them too, you know.
I guess you're pretty close to your grandfather?
Yes. Of course he can get a bit grumpy, especially the last few years. But he's actually really adorable, and you should see the work he does. Give him a few cogs and springs, and he'll give you some unbelievably incredible invention. He almost makes mechanical objects seem alive.
I see exactly what you mean. I used to know someone like that too.
The only problem we have is that business collapsed when he got sick. I really do believe that if I didn't have the waitressing jobs to make ends meet, we'd probably have to close up shop.
Thank you for your help.
I'll be stopping in to see Grandfather on my next break. Maybe I'll see you there.
Yes, I hope so. Goodbye, Sarah.
他真的穿短裙呢，这么冷的天气。
We're pretty lucky with all we've been through. At least we've still got places like this.
诶，他有跟我讲说他爷爷订在哪里。
I hope you find the tavern agreeable, miss.
I'm not standing here because I'm happy, you know, miss.
All those youngsters trying to act smart to impress the Steiner girl. It really gets to me. The lake is haunted by a demon.
湖里潜伏着恶魔。
Waiting. I can feel it.
他不就是那个欧什么的船长吗？
And it's been hard to sell our produce since the port closed. And now those nomads show up and undercut us.
That shape there in the water. What is it?
什么东西？我想妈的，怎么了？你讲讲看。哇，连大妈都穿短裙了，怎么回
I'd
事？
really suggest you steer well clear of Captain Obo, miss. He's always basically drunk as a skunk.
Captain Obo's got it Go speak with young Sarah. She could help if only you'd shown up 20 years ago. When the fishing port was open and thriving. Back then, the trawlers went out all day and brought back loads of fish and shellfish. My specialty was squid a la Valsamore.
好了好了，我要走了，我要去找他爷爷。我们要去做义肢，然后再回去那个精神病院，然后救那个什么鬼的，然后我们要跑路。OK， 整个剧情应该就是这个样子。
The way they treat the nomads around here is terrible.
Terrible.
Looking for cigars or some hooch? I'm even cheaper than the nomads.
是怎样？游牧民族人那么讨厌？啊，他爷爷的店是在哪里啦？有地图可以开地图吗？
I hope they don't end up throwing them in the lake, poor you calls.
Everyone's been surly the last few months.
Oh, 这什么东西？这什么东西？刚刚看其他人。哦，有人抗议。
The shopkeepers can't take it anymore! The shopkeepers are on strike!
There have been 10 thefts from my shop since those
Listen to
savages
me,
showed up!
Mr. Mayor! Do your job and come out onto the balcony! Voters want to talk
The shopkeepers are on strike for the first time in ages. That's not good business for anyone, if you want my opinion.
Thieving yukos in Volsum!
Excuse me, what's happening here?
Isn't it obvious? We're demonstrating against having the Yukon nomads parked on our doorsteps.
But what for?
Since they came to Valsambor, there's been no end to the shoplifting and vandalism, and on top of that, their souk is taking our customers. Mayor Bulyakin has to do something, and fast. We're not leaving until he receives our delegation.
But why won't the mayor talk to you?
Because he's a schmuck. He wants the nomads to continue their migration as much as us, but he's too afraid of annoying his higher-ups. And while he's gaining time by playing both sides of the board, we're watching our sales go through the floor.
The authorities are asking the mayor to prevent the migration from continuing? They want the Yukos to stay blocked in Valsambor?
That's what people are saying, but if you want my opinion, the only thing the mayor is waiting for is someone to get rid of those savages without him having to get his hands dirty.
People are getting more and more excited here. It'll be a riot if it goes on.
我不得不说，这个城真的是很有特色。然后我迷路了。
It's kicking off near the town hall.
I don't like that new waitress working in the tavern at all.
这是什么？旁边有一个云霄飞车吗？哎，我要坐云霄飞车。
When they shut the funicular down this morning, it created chaos. Regrettable delays due to traffic management, they said. Yeah, right.
哦，不能坐云霄飞车。
I don't believe it. He forgot to leave it open again.
哇塞，他还有手机耶！
Steiner.
找到了，这应该是做义肢的店。Hey.
Hello. Are you Mr. Steiner? I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Steiner. My name is Kate Walker, and I've come to pick up the prosthesis for Kirk, the Yukon spiritual guide.
And well, dear Miss Walker, Dr. Efimova has informed me that the young man was not yet in any sort of condition to withstand the operation, and that...
Mr. Steiner, are you all right?
Are you alright?
It isn't possible. That pendant you have around your neck. I would be very obliged if you would entrust me with it for a moment. Please, Miss Walker.
是怎样？
Mein Gott! An XZ-2000 automaton heart in perfect working condition. A compensating spring memory. Pendulum ventricles and small mechanical pumps. Everything seems in excellent condition. Donnerwetter! Where on earth did you steal this, Miss Walker?
Steal? 他怎么会用 steal 嘞？
I did not steal it. It's a souvenir. It's all I have left of Oscar, a very dear friend.
Ah, so. And yet I am actually very familiar with this type of precision mechanism. An infernal precision. Incredible, unique expertise. For this was a Vorarlberg automaton, Miss Walker.
Yes. It was Hans Vorarlberg who designed this object. Tell me, did you know him?
Oh, yeah. He even lived here a few years. We did a lot of work together. He taught me so many different things, you know. So it is useless to try and make up silly stories, Miss Walker. And I am afraid that I am not about to allow you to leave here as long as you have not told me the truth about where this object comes from.
什么鬼？
Well, I'm waiting for any sort of credible...
Mr. Steiner, Oscar was a very special automaton. He inspired almost human emotions. But today he doesn't exist. He isn't dead, of course. Because what has never lived cannot die. Oscar was just dismantled. It had to be like that. All that I have left of him is that heart, a heart made of metal.
It's far more than just a heart, miss. It's far more like a kind of mechanical hard drive. A computer that is full of cogs, gears, and springs, but...
怎么了？怎么那么激动啊？啊，他有那个心脏病吗
Mr. Steiner, are you all right?
My heart... need...
哦，完了！
my medication!
我一刚来他就要嗝屁了。
Quickly!
Just don't move. I'll go and get your medication right away.
要在哪？这里吗？
So, you would abandon me to my fate?
还不能走哎。
Empty. No medication in sight.
“空杯子”，抽屉那么多个，是要开哪一个？
Make yourself right at home. Don't mind me. I just own the place.
这看到现在会不会嗝屁？我靠，那么多个哦！
That could do him more harm than good. No medication.
在哪里？
There's no point.
哦，找到
Nothing that could help him.
这个哦。
No way.
这是什么东西？石沉纳处方签。
No medication.
我们该不会要去帮他抓药吧？啊，都没有。
Nothing that could help him. That could do him more harm than good.
现在怎么办？没有啊。哎。
My heart. I need my medication. Quickly.
Quickly.
All that clattering must get really tiring after a while.
还是压在楼下。哦，这什么东西？遥控铲吗？先来看看这遥控铲。哎呦！
Fantastic.
简报。
Kirk's prosthesis, but it looks like it isn't finished.
没有啊，连那个杯子也只有空杯子。没有药，也没有水。你的药在哪里？为什么你不跟我讲你的药在哪里？哦，这样子我帮你拿啦。你是不是
No medication in sight. Empty.
你是不是想死？
I can't just leave him like that.
哦，我是不是要调配药？还没死哦。我觉得秘密就在这里。
That could do him more harm than good.
就是这个9个的这个抽屉。
No medication.
不是9个我都按过了啊。哦，我知道了。
Nothing that could help him.
我们要打开道具。嗯，我怎么打开道具？我怎么不能打开道具？怎么回事？
Nothing that could help him. Nothing that could help him.
不是哦，他要跟我说药在哪里？我的妈呀！而且还不能开道具啊！我想要开道具。扫把。
Empty.
那这个没反应啊！
I can't just leave him like that.
后面柜子也打不开，2楼也没东西，哇靠嘞！这游戏真的好难哦。还是我们去酒店找他孙女来让他解决，我们搞不定这件事情。 这里这是什么东西？啊，这里唯一能互动就是吃东西啦。
No medication in sight. No medication in sight. Empty. I can't just leave him like that.
Look at me. Are you satisfied? I just can't handle any aggravation anymore. Get my medication.
No medication in sight. Empty.
哦，在时钟里面。我好死不能移动，然后没有在时钟里面，这是为什么？我的天哪
All that clattering must get really tiring after a while. Let's try something else.
啊，杯子。然后呢？什么鬼啊！我靠！我要转到几点？3点，都是3点。我早上几点？他们说早上几点啊？3点25，5点15，这时间都不一样。一定是要早上几点，但是我不知道早上几点。
All that clattering must get really tiring after a
我
while.
看他啊。
My God.
Empty.
出水啊！对话中没有提到时间吗
My heart. I need my medication. Quickly.
而且我打不开处方签，你知道吗？
Nothing that could help him. That could do him more harm than good. No medication. Nothing that could help him. There's no point. That could do him more harm than good.
好像是5点钟吗？我现在一定就是要解这个时钟之谜。我的妈呀！2点55。滑鼠是不是坏了？哦，到底奇怪嘞。
No medication in sight. Empty.
你要转到演示的地方是对的，是吗？
All that clattering must get really tiring after a while.
这里太多了。 是我要知道现在是几点。算了，我们下去看看吧，说不定我们还有什么线索，一定有线索。坐船。
Fantastic. Fantastic.
KRYSTAL 什么意思？啊，这里是这样子没的哦。哦，我的天哪！到底，哎，这里有东西。哦，有人追随，感谢追随。怎么点啊？为什么点不到啊？为什么我点不到啊 ？Now is OK。Good。为什么点不到？看不懂啊，那我是帮忙翻译一下。这是什么鬼故事？是不是看得到点不到 ？Oh my god！ Oh my god！ 我哪有空 Google？ 哎，那我点一下。那我点一下，点不到，就是点不到。这是什么游戏？为什么会这样子？书上那鞋子我点过了啊，它就是那个向导的那个义肢。
A woman's writing saying, "Grandfather, don't forget to take your medication 3 hours before dinner."
饭前3小时记得吃药。
A woman's writing saying, "Grandfather, don't forget to take your medication 3 hours before dinner."
Oh,
Kirk's prosthesis, but it looks like it isn't finished.
饭前3小时，所以说这是3点咯。我知道了。反正就是3点啊。那可能7点吃吧，靠腰嘞。哪有人那么晚吃的啦？哎， 不会吧？难道他真的7点吃饭吗？4点。妈的，他什么时候吃晚餐呐？我怎么知道他什么时候吃晚餐？我去！原来他8点吃。好吧。不是你要我帮你拿药，你也要跟我讲话。你又不讲，是不是想死？
Look at me. Are you satisfied? I just can't handle any aggravation anymore. Get my medication. My God.
哎，为什么不行？啊，我知道，那个小鸟，一定是需要这小鸟。 哦，他住德国。哎，鸟是怎样啊？他又不吃那个，怎么办？哦。 这个，刚刚那个机械鸟啊，怎么不能弄啊
I can't just leave him like that.
啊，为什么？
My heart. I need my medication. Quickly.
Quickly. 咦，我已经拿了药了，为什么不吃？那是那个船吗？这里人互动就那个船了，还是这里？船吧，我们点点看船吧。 行不行？这种情形。
Fantastic.
哦，我拿到药了，我拿到药了。哎呀，不能用，他不吃药。什么鬼情形？不能移动。
Steiner's medication. I have to take it to him fast. Steiner's medication. I have to take it to him fast.
为什么我不能给他？为什么？为什么
Look at me. Are you satisfied? I just can't handle any aggravation anymore.
为什么点不到？为什么？
Get my medication.
到底
My God.
My God. 有没有药粉？有啊，都加进去啊。那刚刚那个定时器什么小的都加了啊。嗯？怎么办呢？你给他做什么
My heart. I need my medication. Quickly.
Quickly. 还是鸟的问题。What the fuck？ 我给他做什么？我给他药啊！药对鸟使用，不能使用啊！为什么不能使用？到底？这人互动这是鸟啊！啊，还是还有药。
All that clattering must get really tiring after a while.
卡 bug。
All that clattering must get really tiring after a while.
What the fuck？ 啊，我知道了，我刚刚有拿他的处方签呐。我操！啊，这处方签都英文。哦，2瓶安体疏通。安体疏通3盒，这什么鬼？哦，我要去哪里找？我刚刚加了什么？刚刚那个是自动加的啊。已经不能互动了。我总觉得我就是他妈卡 bug 了。
A woman's writing saying, "Grandfather, don't forget to take your medication 3 hours before dinner." Kirk's prosthesis, but it looks like it isn't finished.
我明明就已经拿好药了，然后他也说那个药赶快拿给他了，然后就是不能。 还是我站的位置站错了？
Are you satisfied?
我
I
要
just
站
can't
站左
handle
边
any
才可以。
aggravation anymore.
Oh, 这游戏
Thank you for your precious help, my dearest Miss Walker.
这游戏太棒了。
I'm afraid I may have judged you somewhat hastily.
Don't mention it, Mr. Steiner. Tell me about the prosthesis. I need to take it back to Kirk very quickly. If, of course, you agree to let me have it.
Yeah. I just have a few small adjustments to make. It involves very precise and meticulous mechanics, understand?
Will it take long? I'm sorry to insist, but I also have to give a hand to those unfortunate Yukels. I need to help them get across the lake with their herd of ostriches. I'm so worried about them.
Once the mechanical leg is at last ready, I can go to the clinic and bring back young Kirk to you. That way you only have to worry about what happens to the other Yukels.
哦，为什么要帮我？
That's so nice of you, Mr. Steiner. But why are you doing this?
I wasn't extremely nice to you earlier. And also the
想帮助那
way
些
the
可怜
Yukels are
虫。
treated by the other townsfolk, here, in my own town, disgusts me. So I want to help those poor devils, even if I am in no way absolutely certain they should be crossing the lake.
What on earth's the matter, Mr. Steiner?
The next stage of your journey is the poor cursed town of Baranor. It has become hell on earth since the time of the last great ostrich migration.
Please join me downstairs for a moment, Miss Walker. I'll show you exactly what I mean. 不是正常来讲，应该是我点它，然后它就应该会出现那个药，然后让我选才对啊。 Look just next to the films there, Miss Walker. You should find a film on Baranor. When you found the old film reel, run it through the spool on the projector.
装上投影机。我哪来的投影机？
I turned on the projector for you. Find the film reel and run it through the machine, if you may.
你不会自己找哦？我怎么知道胶卷在哪里啊？
Fantastic.
可以跟我讲胶卷在哪里吗？
Look just next to the films there, Miss Walker. You should find a film on Baranor.
Tools that would have suited Hans.
胶卷没看到啊。Oh my god！ 胶卷都一。 哦，这里有了。哦，可以看电影了。
Baranor, the cursed city. Baranor, the martyred town. Baranor has been nothing but a field of ruins and desolation since a week after the explosion of reactor number 3 in the nuclear power plant. Baltimore is on the other side of the lake, sheltered from the prevailing winds, and fortunately it seems to have been spared from the deadly radioactive clouds. Our town was mobilized to go to the aid of our neighbors. Although our town's means were modest when compared to such catastrophes, there were nonetheless among us some brilliant mechanical engineers. In record time, they developed a small army of automatons capable of helping the affected people. Those men and dogs of steel could go where a human could no longer set foot without becoming seriously ill. Over there, they could be excavators, rescue workers, and treasure bearers.
Oscar! They all look like him.
Truly magnificent pieces, Nishtvar. The XZ2000 model is most assuredly one of Hans's major masterpieces.
Their mission was to bring back any survivors of the catastrophe to Baltimore, where the victims would receive the best care in Dr. Zemiatine's clinic. The Crystal, the ferry usually responsible for linking the towns of Baltimore and Baranor every day, carried the new type of rescuers to the scene of the drama, and brought back the survivors of the catastrophe.
So Baranor suffered the ravages of a nuclear accident. But according to that film, the automatons you designed with Hans should have helped save lots of lives, right?
I'm afraid that's not how things went. Because of Captain Obo, who... Ah, that must be Sarah. Please come this way, Miss Walker. I'll introduce you. Miss Walker, may I introduce you to Sarah, my granddaughter?
We've actually already met. Haven't we, Sarah?
I actually owe Miss Walker a candle. Thanks to her calmness and peace of mind, I'm still here and on my feet. She found my medication and gave it to me before it was too late. Donnerwetter.
You don't mean you had another attack, do you? Ah, you're being so very naughty, grandfather. You absolutely must let Dr. Zemiatine examine you.
Come on, stay calm, my little child. When I go to the clinic to take the prosthesis to the young Yukol, I'll stop by and see the good doctor. Until then, why don't you make yourself really useful to Miss Walker? She's looking for some way to transport the Yukol caravan to the other side of the lake.
Well, I think I've already found the solution. The boat in the film, the Crystal, it must be the ship that's docked in the port. If it was able to transport the automatons you and Hans built, it could carry the ostriches across the lake.
Ah, that's not a bad idea. But unfortunately, there's a slight problem of size, dear Miss Walker.
Small problem.
What on earth do you mean?
Obo became a poor wreck when he simply abandoned our automatons in Baranor. The coward now drowns his sorrows in vodka. He's convinced that he fled because of the monster in the lake. Heh! Apparently the imbecile saw the monster, Himmelgott. So he went back on his tracks, abandoning all the automatons in Baranor as well as the people they were there to rescue.
Grandfather, I know you're still really angry with Captain Obo because he abandoned the automatons that you built with your friend Hans in Baranor. He was supposed to wait for them. They were going to take all the survivors they found in the rubble to the boat and then bring everyone here to safety in Valsambor. But in the end, when he got to the beach at Baranor and saw the disaster and all the dead, he became really afraid. The disease, the radiation, he must have had an uncontrollable panic attack, so he immediately turned back, dumped the machines on the Crystal into the lake, and came back empty-handed to Valsambor. And the automatons have been there ever since, in hell. But who knows? Maybe today he'll want to sell. I'm sure Kate will be capable of convincing him to help the Yukols. I have to go do my waitressing shift in the tavern. Come by and see me later on, okay? Captain Obo will be there.
All right then. I'll try and convince Captain Obo. Thank you for everything, Mr. Steiner.
I don't know if I really should wish you good luck, dear Miss Walker. Baranor is only an open grave now.
Oh, 那水晶号是不是？水晶号是不是就是那个楼下那个模型船？ 啊，所以这个鸟可以互动，然后这个没有实质的作用。好吧，我去上个厕所。OK， 我们去找船长喽。
Lost your way, pretty girl?
Pretty girl?
Everyone's been surly the last few months.
The shopkeepers are on strike for the first time in ages. That's not good business for anyone, if you want my opinion.
哦，我走了走，再走这么远的地方。
Tavern.
Go speak with young Sarah. She could help you.
The captain is just there, next to the fireplace.
船长
Captain Obo?
What do you want?
May I sit down for a second?
Go ahead.
Well, I'm sorry to impose, but I actually really...
You know, you kind of remind me of someone. The wife of the quartermaster that served on board the Crystal after the war. Do you realize he got married to the first cousin of the wife of a machinist?
Oh, okay. That's all really interesting, but what I wanted to ask...
That's a really great story, really. Because, did you know? So there. So the guy answers, I don't know nothing, Captain. Turns out he was hiding in the broom closet. Hilarious. Irina, the wife of the quartermaster, her name was Irina Malevna. Crazy how much you look like her.
Oh, gee, it's getting late. I have to go. You can finish telling me the story another time, Captain Obo.
The lake is haunted by a demon. It's watching me. Waiting. I can feel it. All those youngsters trying to act smart to impress the Steiner girl. It really gets to me.
Huh?
It's been hard to sell our produce since the port closed. And now those nomads show up and undercut us.
We're pretty lucky with all we've been through. At least we've still got places like this. Is everything okay, Kate?
Not really. I'd like to ask Captain Obo if the Yukon caravan can go on board his boat to cross over to Baranor. But I can't get a straight answer. He's completely sloshed.
I'm sorry, miss, but I really think you're wasting your time. He's getting drunk again to forget his crimes, like he always does. To forget he wasn't brave the way a captain should be. Can you believe it? In Baranor, he just picked up and abandoned his passengers. And I know, he'll never want to see that cursed place again.
I'm not sure that's true, lad. Even if he does drink a lot, the captain's a pretty good guy. Say the right thing, and you may be able to convince him.
If I'm ever lucky enough to find him sober, even for a moment, I need that drunkard to listen to me.
Maybe I can help you with that. I'll make him one of my famous small restoratives. After that, he'll want to sleep for 3 days, but at least his mind will be clear.
You know the captain better than I do. What can you tell me that will help me to convince him?
One thing's for sure, he definitely hates himself for abandoning all those people to their fate over there in Baranor. All of those men, women, and children that Grandfather's army of automatons was going to rescue and bring back on board the Crystal. He has the impression nobody here will ever forgive him, and to be perfectly honest, he's not far wrong. Plus, he's also racked with guilt. So in my opinion, avoid criticizing him.
Do you know why Captain Obo fled Baranor?
He must have been completely traumatized by what he saw there. The catastrophe, the victims, and then the radiation. He unloaded the automatons on the beach, but he didn't expect they'd bring the survivors back right then. He just cracked, completely snapped. Full astern and goodbye all. Can you even imagine?
Afterwards, he came up with that story of a sea monster appearing and attacking his boat.
Yes, the old legend of the monster of the lake. Convenient, isn't it?
Has Captain Obo taken the crystal out of port since leaving Baranor?
He's been far too drunk ever since then for that.
And anyway, the port's been closed since the tragedy of Baranor 20 years ago.
Do you think the crystal is still in sailing condition after all this time?
I'm sure there'll be a few repairs to do, but Obo never stopped keeping it in shape, you know. He loves his boat, despite everything.
Who knows what became of the victims and automatons the captain abandoned?
No, everybody hates the captain for that. But nobody volunteered to take the helm of the crystal in his place to pick up the survivors. If there are any left in Baranor. They're all dead now, that's for sure.
Grandfather says that the automatons would have broken down really quickly with nobody to maintain them.
Go see the captain. Sarah will bring you the restorative when it's ready.
Take this, Captain. This one's on the house.
My God! This piss water unbattens the hatches, swabs the deck, and opens the portholes. Hello, miss.
My name is Kate Walker, Captain Obo. We met each other earlier.
To what do I owe the honor of your presence at the table of the regrettably famous Captain Obo?
This is good news, Captain. You're back at the starting block again. You have a new beginning, a new dawn.
Haha! Now that's a good show of spirit, Miss Walker. What'll you be having now? It's my round.
I'd rather you listen to me. You're my only hope of finding a solution to my problem.
Do tell me about it, please, miss.
Because the Yukels and their ostriches are stuck here in Valsumbor, it's causing a serious problem among the people in your community. Plus, the nomads have to continue their great journey. Only you, Captain Obo, can defuse the situation by taking them on board the crystal.
You're very wrong, Miss Walker. Everybody will tell you that I'm incapable of giving a hand to anyone.
It's true, people are quick to judge. But they're not the ones who went to Baranor like you did. They can't teach you anything about being brave.
Maybe. So tell me, where do you actually want to go then, miss?
To Baranor.
I'm a broken man because of what I saw back there that night, miss. A sad wreck of a man, really. And you're asking me to go back. Back there. Back to hell. I saw the hellish red eyes of the monster of the lake. Beast as big and long as my boat. Ask your Yukol friends what they think about it. They call it the Kilak, the evil spirit of the lake. The devil guarding the doorway to hell.
Well, let's just look at it like a second chance. What do you say?
No. Never.
靠腰讲那么多。
In that case, I'll buy the crystal.
What makes you think she's up for sale?
You've left her in the port to rot. She's completely run down. You haven't the money to keep her shipshape. I have money, and I need that ferry.
She's a ferry, not a liner. And the girl wants to take the helm of the Crystal. Now I've heard everything.
I know that if the Proud Crystal had an equally proud commander at her helm, things would go better. But as you don't want to go on a voyage...
All right. You can get your gang of little savages and board the Crystal. I'll take you.
Oh, thank you, Captain, really, with all my heart. And thank you on behalf of the Yukels.
Oh, but be careful now, Captain Girl. You're not there yet. There are 2 conditions, and they aren't negotiable. First, we stop by Narodas. It's a little town just a bit south of Baranor. That will mean we avoid the most radioactive zones, but it won't actually take you too far off your path. And second, we also sail by day. I'm not going to finish up on the lake monster's plate. And it sleeps during the day. The beast is usually a bit of a night owl anyway.
I accept, Captain Obo.
In that case, all hands on deck now, sailor, because we've got work to do before we can hoist the anchor.
Come on, Kate. You hurry off and meet with the captain before he changes his mind. I'll go tell Grandfather to join you on board the Crystal with Kirk.
Thank you, Sarah.
Oh my god， 不行了，我决定先休息一下。
It's been hard to sell our produce since the port closed. And now those nomads show up and undercut us.
累了，拜拜。